Hello and welcome to ETS2, and we are in Iceland and we are going to do the road across Iceland. Let's go to the map. So we're at Akureyri and we're going to take this road all the way down the F26 and then onto 208, which will drop us onto the one. This is a really good road. It's quite challenging in places, very soft and muddy in some. We've got ice and snow in others, so this is almost sort of like the Iceland's equivalent of Death Road in Pro Mods. So let's get on. I have done this road before. It takes roughly about 40 minutes to do the job. Let's turn that down a bit because I can't hear myself. Yeah, about 40 minutes roughly, on depending on the traffic. Just make sure we've got the lights on. I'm doing it on Truckers MP, and it's the Pro Mods, well, which you'll know if you know this road. So yeah, we're gonna, let's put the wipers on. So we're off to, I don't know why I've got that bit there, but just need to check where I'm going the right way. I'm using Tobii Eye, so that's why it's quite fluid when I'm looking left to right. But yeah, I've tried this bobtailed and I decided, well, actually it's probably quite good to do it with a trailer, and I've gone with the box trailer with a twin steer on the back. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. I'm actually going to pull up here and change my waypoint because for some reason it's picking up a waypoint there and I don't want that waypoint. So let's pull in here, put 4 ways on, because I may actually be on the wrong road as well. So let's pull in here, 4 ways, and brake. Let's go to the map. We actually want a waypoint down here somewhere. There we go. That's better. So right, I'm in the new Renault T. I've got the big engine. Yeah. So yeah, let's see how we get going. I don't know what the traffic's like over the roads. Sometimes it's busy, sometimes it's not. It can get quite troublesome if we are looking at a busy road, but last time I did it, it wasn't too bad. There was a few people on there, but it wasn't chock-a-block, and it took me about 40 minutes. So yeah, we'll see how we get on. Seems to be a lot of people in that pickup point there. So yeah, we'll see what we're like on the road. We're 60 in the town. So let's stop just in case I don't want to get T-boned by somebody. And say I'm running a box body. It's a twin rear steer on the trailer. We are running empty, so there's no weight there, so we shouldn't have a problem pulling up the hills. Some of the hills are quite steep and they have got ice and snow on them. So yeah, that's what we're running. See who's close. We've got quite a few people close. 20 people. Still in the town, so still can't go above 60. Once we get out of the town, we'll get a bit of a build up on speed. So I'm gonna stop talking at the moment where there's nothing to really talk about. Just enjoy the beautiful view of Iceland. There we go, we're out of the town now. We can go to 80. cruise set at 80. There we go. So I just have to pull over. I'm just going to sort something. I'll be back in 2 seconds. I will cut this out. It'll just be straight away. I think I should have another fuel. Got about half a tank. I should have probably topped up before I went, but I'll be back in 2 seconds. There doesn't seem to be anybody near me at the moment. I seem to be a bit alone on this bit of road. So yeah, we'll just get going. We haven't hit any the snow or anything yet, so it's raining, so got a little bit of slush here, so it's a little bit slippy. So have to watch this, and let's make one of the maps smaller. There we go. Just got an idea of what's going on. Hopefully this trailer with a twin steer on the rear of it will make a lot easier to get around some of these, because there's quite a lot of switchbacks and hairpins. So yeah, definitely seems to be very quiet today on this first bit. Then to be honest with you, this first bit you don't really have much problems with. It's when we get down to the single track that you'll start getting a little bit of problems. So here we go, there's our first bit of real snow. It's not very long. You know, when we get right up the top, there's a little bit of a, you'll have a little bit of a crosswind. You'll get a bit of snow coming across the road. But at the moment, we're all good. Still nobody to be seen. So no point me going right up to top gear. We can do 80 in this, so take a right here, nobody about, so no real need for indication. Right, sort of single carriageway here, so I'll leave it at 4 high. There's no point going up anymore. We're probably get a bit of slippage otherwise. So quickly from the outside. The views are beautiful. This has really opened up the game, the old Pro mods now on Truckers MP. There was a lot of, yeah, there's a bit of a sharp switch back there. A lot more map there to explore, a lot more of these type of roads where they're extended, so still nobody here, we seem to be good. Whoa, We had a bit of a slide there. Right, just down the bottom there's a single lane bridge across. So, like I say, we're lucky today. We've got nobody else here, so I don't think we're going to have much problems really. Let's drop down to 4 low. Nice. So this is the biggest engine in the Renault T range, and you have no problems with this. Pulling this trailer, whether it's loaded or not, I don't know whether you'd have a bit more trouble. You might have to go up to something like the MAN or the Scania or even the Volvo, which have got the bigger engines. I won't worry about the Ivecos. They've got small engines, and the Mercedes, actually the Mercedes isn't too bad. I think so right, now we're going to go on to the F26. This is where it gets very bumpy, and the force feedback on the steering wheel really takes a bit of a beating on these bits. I'm back onto the snow again. Moves it off a little bit. So I've still got nobody. I think I might be able to actually get to the top of the hill without actually having to worry about anybody at the moment. Just looking at the big map on my other monitor, which is an overlay. It tracks where I am, and I can see where other people are. So it gives me a bit more distance than the maps.
It looks like you haven't set up any.
So, oh, we slid. Oh, snowbank, and there. This is a little bit slipperier than last time. Doing alright. We're doing alright. We'll do a bit of outside in a bit once we let's just go outside now. So see the terrain. Still nobody at the moment. Last time I come over there was about 3 trucks here. One had slipped into this ditch where something had come down the other way, and they tried to squeeze past each other. You don't want to be stopping on the hills, you want to just be able to keep just going, or you will get stuck. And people do fall off the side of the road as well, which is a bit of bad news really when you're trying to right, there we go. Opens up a little bit now, and a little bit more open because we're now up. So we're sort of coming across the top of the mountain range here. Oop, caught that stick. Whoa! Try to slide. There we go. There's the top up there. We can see the wind blowing the snow across. A bit of side drift. When we get up the top here, there are a few trucks coming the other way on the other side of the hill, but we might be able to get up past and meet them on a more open part where we can get past each other. Alright, there we go, and there's the old blizzards, all the snow blowing across the top. Let's jump back in the cab quickly. I'll turn the old wipers off, I think. Right, So now it's back down the other side. Actually, we are going to need them there on the other ones. And we come off the snow now onto the dirt track. So you'll force feedback's going to take a little bit of a beating now. So I think they're stopped. They seem to be stopped. Up to 5 low. It's coming downhill, so not going to be a problem. They seem to be just down here. I'm wondering whether there's a couple of trucks that have seem to be just bashing into each other. Hopefully they're not messing around and holding everything up. There we go, there's one. Well, that was easy enough, straight past them, no problems at all. Take up to 5 high. So that's, well, very uneventful so far. 2 trucks so far. Last time I went this way, there was a lot more people, which is quite nice. That we're actually going to have a nice, easy run. Probably not going to take nowhere near the amount of time it took me last time. I did have to wait on that, like I say, where that one had fallen in the ditch. I was there for a good 5 minutes just waiting to try and get past. But as I see, there's nothing at the moment. The next hard part is there's a bit of a tight bit going through where it gets talk about mess up your gears. That was me, I just missed a gear. There was no... Oh, come on. I'm really messing my gears up today. Don't normally ever have this sort of problem. Just completely lost it. Anyway, we're there. We're up now. As you can see, it's now we're getting into the rocky part. Get around this corner. We'll have another little look on the outside. An idea of, so then we follow this. So there's a little picnic area up here, not that it's a parking or anything. I may have really messed up on the old fuel, you know. Might end up running out. Might have to take emergency fuel, but we'll wait and see how we go. When we get up around this corner here, I think it's when we get near the tight part. You'll see it. There's a few rivers to ford as well. And if you think there was a load of other trucks coming the other way, you'd be running along the edge of this road. I've actually got the whole road to myself, which is quite nice. Which, it's a shame. It's a shame there's not more people, because it's a lot better if you can see the people coming the other way and see how tight the road gets and how challenging it can be. This is just a breeze. All we've got to deal with is actually the difficulties of the road and not have to worry about any other drivers coming the other way, or there's no drivers actually following me either. Let's seem to be. You will have to watch out for the odd rock in the middle of the road. Right, this is the tight bit. Damage. Right, let's get inside. Come over that way. Just want to miss this rock here. This is the tight bit. There's rocks on both sides. You don't need diff lock or anything, that was me, it's just I was letting it cruise too much in too high gear. There we are, we're through. Minimal damage. Oh, we're really making a mess up of this today. Right, we're through. No problems. And there's nobody about. Yeah, it's a shame. Nice easy run. There's nobody on the other bit of the road either. The other one used to be quite there's lots of switchbacks on that, so yeah, very much a shame that there's nobody so there's a pickup from there. That'd be a bit of a fun pickup to get from there, wouldn't it? That's right, just follow this, and then you can follow this road and it'll take you all the way down, it'll bring you out quite near Reykjavik, but there is a left that's down here that will come to, you see it just down there by that on the sat nav. There's a left there. If you take that left, then you come into a real twisted, windy, that's the road I wanted to go. I don't know whether I've got enough fuel to do it. I'm looking at about 300 mile. I should have enough. We'll go for it. I'm not going to worry about it. If we run out, we'll just do emergency fuel. But we'll take that one as well. At the moment, it's only been 25 minutes for that. That's been reasonably easy. So we've just got to do this the next bit. So, and we're getting into the dark as well. It's 4:10 in-game time in the evening. So off. Onto a little bit of smooth now. There we go, there's the left turn. Still doesn't look as though there's anybody on it. It's very quiet on this bit of road. It's a good bit of road to run. You actually have to decide to go this way, because the sat nav doesn't seem to want to take you over this, because it is restricted and all that, so you just do it yourself. So anyway, this is the second part. There's lots of switchbacks on this, quite tight, lots of rivers to ford. Yeah, this is a fun bit. It's a shame there's not sort of snow and ice on this. A little bridge, and this bit's supposedly unsuitable for trucks. So, yep, here we go. if you're running a steering wheel with force feedback, you may want to just turn it down slightly. Depending on how you like it, it does. It's just constantly vibrating because the road is so uneven. Right. Our first river's to ford. Now you can go through these fast if you want. If you do go through them fast, you will sustain damage. So it is worthwhile slowing down unless you're not too worried about damaging your vehicle. So really tight switchbacks on this one. As you can see with the steering trailer, it follows around nicely. Doesn't cut. It makes it sort of follow where the truck's going. Definitely worthwhile if you're going to be doing this sort of road. Take the steering trailer if possible. Either that or you want to take a short trailer. You could if you want to take doubles or whatever, if you want to give yourself a bit of a challenge. But I'm so surprised this road is so empty. The last 2 times I've driven it, it's been like heaving with people. I must have chose a quiet period. It's I'm quite surprised it's Saturday afternoon where I am, so we go down and back up that side. We'll ford this river. Somebody's lost their car in the river there. Oh, and the sat nav will just keep recalculating route if you've got a route connected, because it doesn't like this road at all. This is because it's supposedly unsuitable for trucks. It won't even calculate this route. You just got to know this road. I think the fastest you can go through the river before you get damaged, I think, is about 50k, which is probably about 30 mile an hour-ish. Might be going a little bit more, but it all depends on whether you want to damage your truck or not. Take the chance. You're not exactly going to be going fast because of just the nature of the road. But normally there'll be other people, so you wouldn't be going fast anyway. I've done it when I bobtailed it. It was quite empty, which was quite good. And oh, went too wide there, hit the sign. So I may as well get rid of that sat nav as it's just going to recalculating. I'll just leave that one on medium. There we go. You do get a few areas where it will open up, so last time I come as well, it weren't raining, so there was a little bit more visibility. But let's put the old high beam on where the fog light or the spots on, lightens it up a bit. Running out this lovely little valley. There's a man doing some work by the looks of it. A big river to ford. So surprised there's nobody on the road. So surprised. We'll go and see if we can find another road, see how it's like. Yeah, running out of fuel. I've got about 200 miles of fuel. I don't think I'm going to need 200 miles worth. I don't think it's 200 miles because I don't see the main road popping in on my big screen. So nice. Got a Ford again. Right, mind out for these rocks because they will damage the truck if you go over them too fast. Back across. See, I haven't really come out of 5 low for a while now because it's just a nice speed because you're just on and off the throttle because it's sort of corners and you're up and down hill. He says, see, it's a steep hill, and you go down to 4. Switch back again. Oh, trailer clipped there. I was taking it just a wee bit too tight, the trailer couldn't follow. So you need to keep sort of out to the outside of the corners. Make sure your trailer's running on the road. You go too close in, you're going to run your inside wheels or your outside wheels off the edge. There's some more rocks in the ground. Still nobody on the road. Well, makes it easier. More bad switchbacks, and then we've got a nice long run which takes us back to the main road, and that's basically the end of it because when we get back to the main road you've either got to go left or right and take you to the 2 main towns of Iceland, either end the port town where you come onto the island or Reykjavik. I can't remember the name of the port town now. When it comes to me I'll let you know. Heading back down. Fall low here because that's a tight one. Go all the way down the bottom there. It's a lot easier inside. See what you're doing. It's the outside of the corner. There's the tunnel. through the tunnel out the other side, and we hit a nice bit of smooth tarmac, and we've got 8 kilometres an hour. This is it, it's the run back to the main road now. Set cruise. So 80, I don't wanna... Actually there's no... Let's go up to 90, that'll do. This is it, we just run back to the main road now. And that was the Death Road of Iceland, or it's probably the hardest road of Ireland. It's fun. It is fun. Well, or it's 2 roads. It's split into 2. You've got the first part, which is snow and ice and up and over the mountain, and then the second part, which is all switchbacks on the dirt, trails through the other part of the mountain. So, yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that. We are literally from here. If I drive into the side of the road, more damage. Let's get the big. There you go. You see there. We're just coming down to a T-junction. If you turn right, it takes you to Reykjavik. If you turn left, it will take you back to the port. Yeah, and you've basically cut right across the centre of Iceland, from the northern coast to the southern coast, or from east to west, whatever way you look at it. Yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this. And I will look at doing some more obscure or good runs or different roads that I think might be interesting. I'll try and keep them in the pro mods, pro mods on the map. So until next time, thank you for watching. Leave us a comment, share the video if you think it's worth sharing, and yeah, there you go, look, it's picked up the main road now. Let's take the high beam off. Yeah, leave us a comment, share the video if you want to share. If not, we will, it's Thunderstorm, we'll see you next time. So there you go, you got Vic that way, but that takes you to Reykjavik, and then if you go that way, you got well, I ain't even going to try and say that, but that takes you back to the port town. So until next time, happy trucking, and we'll see you on the road.